I just wanted y'all to be able to soak in that picture real quick because behind me, I'm sorry, y'all, but that really is two people in love to me. Now, I know I am the unpopular opinion, and I will probably be dragged if some hardcore Vanderpump fans see this. I am too. I have been watching since the beginning of time. I have been watching since this show was segued from Beverly Hills to Sheena sitting down in a chair talking to Brandy about how she was a homewrecker to Brandy's marriage because she was sleeping with Brandy's husband and the father of her children that she had a family with. So, this show started off on some scandalous stuff. And of course, I said that last week when I reviewed, but it just needs to sink in because how they are doing Scandival is really messed up. Okay. All of these girls, and some of the boys have capitalized big time off of Scandival. Okay. And this has been the best time of their life, okay? And everyone is just capitalizing off of it. And two people, regardless of how Scandival went about doing it, these are two people that really seem to be in love. And I know that they're supposedly broken up because page 6 broke my heart and all my emotions to put this out right before the finale aired. When this came out, I'm like, you know what? My excitement for tonight's finale went down a little bit because I was rooting for them. However, I do still feel like they're together. They just want people to get off their back so they can do them and be peaceful and see what it is. Because even Katie said, let them try to figure it out, and I hope it do work out because they don't went through a lot to go through this, and they said that they would not do it if it wasn't worth it. So I really do not think that. I think they're lying. I'm sorry, Scandival, but I know y'all still together. Y'all lying, but I understand what y'all doing by not, by wanting to put that out there because shit, y'all been going through this since March. Y'all, we have been sticking through this since March. Okay. And it's still going on. We still got a whole month left, damn near. We got the reunion part three parts. So we still got a long way to go. And I feel that they probably doing this because they want people to get off their back a little bit. So once that the reunion is over and it finally ends, and they can breathe a little bit, and maybe the next scandal will finally come about because you're only as good as the next scandal. So as soon as something else big happens, no one is no longer going to be thinking about Scandival anymore. Just like when this happened, no one was thinking about Lisa H from Miami Housewives and her dirty dog of a husband and how he did her right there on the show. And so it evolves. But y'all, this whole entire episode was a lot because every single episode you saw Ariana crying. And she should be because Scandival did her dirty. He definitely did. But it was the way that everyone was rallying around her like it was something really serious. Like no one has ever been cheated on before. But I understand they needed to make it dramatic for the effect and everything. But it was cool how Sheena and Katie were finally able to sit right next to each other and come together and not have any beef and be there for Ariana. That was dope. Other than that, I can't see anything good out of this. Um, I do just I'm sorry. It's them for me. And I feel like everything is happening the way it's supposed to. Ariana is living her best life right now, y'all. She got her a new man. She is glowing head to toe on Watch What Happens Live last night. So Ariana is okay, all right. She is gonna be all right. She is fine. Homegirl ain't gotta worry about nothing. So just let Raquel have Prissy Pants Scandal. You know he was never enough man for you to begin with, Ariana. And I feel that the insecurities you had made you feel like that was the best you could do or something. No, honey, you could do a lot better, a whole lot better. And you look like you are, and you look very happy. So let Raquel have him because she's more happy. Because Sandoval is a step up from James Kennedy. Now, I know James Kennedy is the number one guy on the show right now, whatever you want to call it, but that's only because he he's the only one. But he is hiding his emotion from this. He is mad at all of this. He is upset at Raquel. He wants to tell Allie that it's Scandal that he's mad at, but no, it's Raquel. Come on, because why would you even go through so much to get into it, almost go toe to toe with Scandal at the reunion that we about to see? Okay, so at this point, what is you gonna do? And everyone loved that he did this, but it was smooth how he did it. But I thought it was so wrong how this happened.
You lied to everyone's face. You've done literally yourself over. And like all the people you were building friendships with, you've literally just like trashed it for like Sandoval's little cocky cock. Like his stinky 40-year-old cock. Like seriously, Raquel? Oh my god, James.
It's funny, but why did he have to do that in front? Allie didn't look like she was down for it. She was like, hang up. I don't know about Allie. She ain't gonna stick around long. I don't think Allie really with the shit. That's what that is. Allie is not really with the shit. So I don't think she is going to stick around James long if he don't clean up his act. His attitude always gets the best of him in his relationships. And I feel that he is real still hurt over Raquel. Because I feel like he rebounded way too quick. So did Raquel with Scandal. But she seems more happy with Sandoval than James is with Allie. And definitely then Sandoval seems more happy with Raquel than Allie is with James. Okay, there you go. And so I feel that Raquel's still coming out on top after she got to get done dealing with all of the BS that she's dealing with right now. She gonna be all right if her and Sandoval stay together. You know, he likes her. She gasses him up. Ariana was right though. She was right. You want someone that gasses you up, Sandoval. You do. You like your ego stroke. What man don't? But you really like your stroke. And Raquel don't mind being that type of chick. She is the type of chick that don't mind doing that. So that works well for her. That works well for them. So I feel everybody is where it should have been. And I do feel that they have grown apart. And they have. She is annoyed with him. I'm annoyed with him. We all annoyed with Scandal. So imagine a woman who has lived with this man for 9 years, been with him, loved him, supported him, and all this. You don't think she annoyed? Hell yeah, Ariana was annoyed. And you gonna get annoyed with your spouse. And come on. Do you think she really liked that mustache, porn stash? Scandal, you really thought that was hot? Like, what is you doing? Like I said, you is just like some Bee Gees reject. No disrespect to the Bee Gees. I'm sorry. Shout out to the Bee Gees. But my goodness, I just don't understand. I really don't. Okay. And someone sent this to me, and I cannot unsee it now. And no disrespect to Terry and Katie Maloney, do not come for me. But I cannot get To the person who sent that to me, why did you do that? Now that's all I see. It's the cheeks for me, and the eyes, and the chin. And if she did have bangs, probably the hairline. But shout out to the person who sent me that. But why you send me that? Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. But geez, that that just looks like for real. And I gotta say this about Sandoval. You really did cry into the arms of Schwartz like that. When you didn't have not even twice as much as that, or twice or half as that for Ariana. Ariana gave you emotion. She was hollering at the top of her lungs. She told you you ain't nothing. And you were just cool, calm, and collected. But you had to be, because you've done enough. You've done way more than enough. So, yeah, you should. And when Kristen came back, oh my goodness, our boyfriend, that was kind of cringe. It's just, I love the fact that Bravo rolled the clip back to when that whole thing happened, from when Sandoval cheated on Kristen with Ariana. That was gold. I am so glad they did that. You see, Ariana may be the victim this time around, but Ariana was not the victim at one point. And even though they painted Kristen to be a certain way, it didn't affect as much back then, because Kristen was looked at sort of like the bitch, kind of. Anyway, at that point, I think. Because I know she was at one point. And so it seemed like, oh, Ariana's the more nicer one. He should be with her and all that. Well, now I see that Raquel is not the more nicer one, but she is just more for him. And that's what I'm saying. Ariana, girl, go get your groove, okay? Because you've been to the White House. You done been on the Today Show, The View, all of that. You about to be on Dancing with Stars, right? So, girl, do your thing and don't worry about nothing. Now, what's interesting is, how is filming going to go next year? Because we have Ariana saying that she is not going to film with Raquel or Sandoval. So, how does this work? And then we had the whole thing where they said that they have not even negotiated about contracts yet, because there are some things going on about at the reunion that some of the cast doesn't know about. So I don't know. It's about to be a lot, y'all. We got 3 weeks to go of this still, so we got a whole bunch more to go. But I just feel that, and Ariana is okay. Ariana is okay now. She's fine. She's doing her thing. She's happy. She's looked like she's getting some good D energy, because she is glowing, and she referenced so maybe so. And I hope that she is. But then, y'all, I really just hope that all of this is real and just not a ploy for ratings, because y'all know they had the best ratings of this entire history of this show. Okay? People who has never heard about this show before have been watching it and glued to it. TikTok is everywhere with it. Everywhere you go is somewhere. Bravoverse is thick with it, okay? And it is so much. So I can't wait for the next few weeks, and we're going to get into all that too. So there you have it. I am Team Scandival, because they going to be okay. And Ariana is already doing great already. She already shining. Hey, boo, hey. Let's be honest, Raquel is younger version. Also, Lala, close your legs to marry men. And that's another thing, Lala. I didn't even touch on Lala. You know what? I'm mad at Lala the most about all of this, because she has capitalized the most out of all of this. And you've been the worst one. Like, you ain't never liked Raquel before. So I don't know why you going through all these links and heights to act like you this badass bitch talking all this shit about her. I am cursing too much. I'm sorry. Talking all this mess, and you don't even got a pot to piss in because you were a homewrecker, however you want to put it. Just because the woman wasn't your best friend, or whatever you want to call, like they really was best friends too, and that ain't really real either. And that's a whole nother story that I even got into. They was friends, but best friends, they made sure they said best friend every single time they put Raquel to Ariana and Ariana to Raquel. Like, show me footage of them being best friends. Really? Show me that. I need some of that. I need to know. Yes, and please make sure y'all hit the like button. It's free 99. Dina told you so. And make sure y'all is following my girl Dina. Because if y'all here watching me, then y'all should already know because she always on my page. Because that's my boo. Okay. And so I'm just saying, like, God damn it. Why do we have to be doing this for Raquel? Raquel is okay. She don't need a mural painted for her. Y'all see that mural thing that was painted? Shout out to Queens by Bravo. And shout out to Bravo over Brunch for their content that I am using. And so there, I'm just saying, please, please and thank you. Just understand. And then y'all know they're going to have new people come in. And I don't know about these new people that they show that they might be bringing in. Y'all seen the picture of them. These some new people that's supposed to be popping up. Now, that probably means some people is not coming back. But we all know that Jax is coming back. Or Jackson Kristen, the doors have opened for Jackson Kristen to come back, but Bravo still has to make the decision. But Jackson's been talking about he coming back already, him and Brittany. So they gonna come back. And you know Jax wants to come back. Let Jax come back. I mean, what else you gonna do? But if Raquel and Sandoval are already broken up, like they say, then what are they to drag on this whole entire next season? Y'all can't talk about this a whole entire season. Y'all really can't, because there was only one episode that they gave us of this. And they could have gave us more, but they didn't. I thought they was gonna give us like 2-3 episodes. They picked up the cameras. I was like, oh shoot, we about to get an extended season. It was just one extra. I was really upset. I thought we was about to see at least about 3 episodes. But hey, they gave us something. And it's better than nothing, I guess. But we got these 3 reunions. So there's that. That's after the fact, too. So I guess we can't say nothing. They gave us that. So I can't wait for it to be over so we can stop talking about this. So Raquel can come out of hiding, come out of the mental hospital that she is in, wherever she is at. And Raquel, I do wish you well, honey. I hope you are okay. It is Mental Awareness Month, and I do wish you well. And if you would look in your DMs, you would see that I've been wishing you well and been on your side. I never understand the fakery of this show. What's in some of Vanderpump's restaurants closed? What do these people do when they are not on the show? So one just now closed down, and I don't know if she's just going to relocate it or what, but the location of it, she closed that location. So she still has the other restaurants. It's just that one. She about to do something in Vegas. What the others do, I do not know. I mean, you know, Tom have Tom and Schwartz and Sandy's in real life, so that's their moneymaker. Ariana and Katie, if the store opens, someone said the store isn't even open yet, but when the store opens, there's something about her, their sandwich shop. James is a DJ. Who else? I don't know what Katie does actually. And I don't know what Lala does actually. And I think that's it. So I don't know what Allie does. I don't know it. So who knows? This probably is their money maker. I would think at this point for the others. For the others, I don't know. Also, Raquel and Tom did all of this for the show's rating. They are no longer together. I think they really are still together. And on Watch What Happens Live, Andy had asked, the audience in the poll and everything. And even Ariana herself said it, that she does not think that is true. She thinks they're still together because just 4 days prior, Raquel was still sending letters to Sandoval at the house that him and Raquel still share, which is crazy to me. Why didn't he not move out? I know you got enough money to go somewhere. You couldn't go to Schwartz's. That's why sometimes, like, is this really real? Like, could this be fake? Could they be bamboozling us for the ratings? Because why is he still living in the same house with her? That is just so weird. It don't make no sense to me. Lala, just like the other Lala bad act. Damn, BB. Pew, pew, pew. Okay. But that is so true. And yes, she just gets on my nerves. Like, she is like the loudest of them all out of this. Like, she has capitalized the most off of this. And you ain't even pure on this. Like, you don't got a pot to piss in, la. That's what I'm saying. You still did it, regardless of who the woman was to you or not. You still did it, honey. You did it. And I used to love Lala. Like, despite the fact of how, even when she said about Raquel back then, whatever, it was what it was. They all got over it. But I used to love Lala. Lala was my homegirl. And now it's just like, I don't like the way you moving through this whole thing. And Sheena, also their podcasts and all of this stuff, give them Lala shenanigans and whoever else. Like, everybody got a podcast, and this is just their subject of it the whole entire time. Like, now what y'all gonna talk about? If they are broken up, now what y'all got to talk about? I bet your podcast been popping more since all of this has been happening too. Because that's all people really want to hear about. They don't care about anything else. Sorry, not sorry, but they don't. I sure wasn't listening to none of the podcasts. I had downloaded them and I still ain't listened to them. Because I'm tired of hearing about just being a bashing session around the world on social media about this. Like, y'all just got to let these people breathe. Scandal needs to be getting it the most. Raquel don't even deserve all this because y'all want to keep saying you did this to your best friend. Come on now, y'all. And Raquel probably does need a little help. I mean, godly, after all she had to deal with James Kennedy, the white Kanye West. Come on. Give the girl a break. She needs to be able to be free too. She don't know what she want. I'd be discombobulated coming out of that too. So just let her live, let her breathe. Inhale, exhale, get off of her. Just let her breathe. Just let her try to. So, Raquel, you gonna be okay, all right. Ariana already okay, all right. She ain't crying no more. You see what she wore to Watch What Happens Live? That is no woman who looks or really is insecure about her body. If I was insecure about my body as I am, I ain't wearing that. And even if I was her size, I wouldn't wear that. If I was insecure, she think you got flabby, big butt, big old wings, fat thighs, and something else. But you chose to wear that. Girl, you was not insecure about nothing. You wore good. You wore good. So I don't understand why she insecure anyway. She's fine. But she is. So, all right, y'all. I'll be back next week to discuss part 1 of the reunion. And we'll see what it do. I'm out this nasty thing.